Good afternoon, this is Paul, and behind me I've got a rather nice 2018 67 Porsche Panamera Turbo. I'd like to show you around. So this car is actually black, it's jet black metallic. I'll just show you. We sold it at around 8,000 or 9,000 miles in black, and the gentleman we sold it to had it wrapped because although he was very keen to deal with us, we dealt with him before, he wasn't keen to have a black car, so he decided to wrap it in this metallic satin finish grey. So the good point about that is paintwork underneath is going to be lovely. The good point about that is that it still looks really cool. I think the contrasting black detail on the exterior goes really well with the colour of the wrap. And I think it even ties in with the wheels really nicely. So I understand satin isn't everyone's cup of tea, but it does seem to be getting more and more popular, so we've just taken the decision to leave the car as it is for now, although if the wrap is a particular issue, then it's not an issue, it's not a big problem to take it off. So anyway, the car itself, as I say, I think it's January 2018. It's done just under 19,000 miles. It's got a nice Porsche service history. The turbo obviously is the high performance version of this car. So what you have here is a full size car, so it's very comfortable in the back as well as the front. Driving it normally, it's comfortable, it's quiet, it's obviously very powerful. And then if you decide that you'd like to have a little bit more of a play with it, you've got very different driving modes, and you've got a maximum attack mode, which when you press the button gives you a period of time where everything the car has is available on tap for you. So if there's a gap that you need to go for, or something similar to that, then you have that with this car. I'll start it in a minute and I'll show you the change in the exhaust note and what happens when that happens. You can see here it's got the panoramic roof, so you've actually got two open sunroof, the front opening sunroof and the black glass roof. You've got nice leather going through the doors, nice black leather, really good quality, and it's really nicely finished off with this gloss carbon fibre, as you can see there. It does have the Bose surround sound system, and you can see here the silky gazelle woolen carpet as well, as is the centre console on the rear, and then you have your rear heated seats and your console at the back here for the rear air conditioning. And you've got the turbo insignia on both the front and the rear seats. And the rear seats, if you look at here, you can see it's got airbags in there. You've got lots of lateral support. You've got proper seat belts. It's a 4-seater rather than the 5, because that does make these seats a lot more comfortable, gives them the opportunity to make these seats a lot more comfortable, and of course it's very safe. And these do hold you upright if you are in a situation where the car's travelling quickly and it's at the back. So talking about the safety of the car, it does have lots of passive and active safety systems. Now, what I mean by passive and active, a passive safety system is something like a crash bar through the door. So if you took all this panel off, you'd have a crash bar behind the door, and that's just there. It doesn't actually do anything unless something hits you, in which case you've then got the protection of having a crash barrier in the door. The active safety systems on this car are the things that will intervene for you. I'm just going to turn it on. So Porsche Active Safe, Lane Keep Assist, and Lane Change Assist. So if I just close the door, if I just look at the mirror there, just to the left of the mirror, you'll see a little black or a little dark area. Red light will come on if someone comes into your blind spot from the back. So that is an active safety system. You can see here your lane assist comes up on the screen. It's got active traffic jam assist, surround assist, so again you can turn it on and off. These active systems, you can switch them on and switch them off. Of course, if you are travelling with your family, then it's nice to have everything on, because there's no cargo that's more precious than your own family. But you can see here, it's a very good interchangeable screen, very easy to use, very clear. So just popping up there, you've got your sports credit package. So you've also got apps control as well. I'm not connected to it at the moment, but obviously you can use your apps from your phone. Navigation system, which is a super wide screen, very, very clear, nice colour. So that all works really, really well. And I really like the gear change. So you've got the trigger to put it into drive, or neutral, or reverse, and then to put it into park, you've got the button here, which pops the car into park, as you can see. And then you have your electronic handbrake, where your heated seats and your air conditioning buttons are all here. And then your stereo radio control button is there. I won't turn it up because I'm doing a video. So it's a nice cockpit. It's very, very well made. The quality is very, very good. You can see there turbo insignia on the headrest of the front. You can see there how much lateral support there is in the seats. So they're incredibly comfortable, and I'll show you on the outside of my seats in a minute how many buttons there are to blow up the side bolsters, to lengthen the seat, to give you lumbar support and what have you. So there's an awful lot of movement in these seats. So if you're doing long journeys and you happen to have a bad back like I do, that comes in really, really handy. So looking at the centre console, obviously cup holders, again more Panamera Turbo insignia. You've got your USB charging point auxiliary in there. This car does have a tracker. You've got 3 tracker cards in the car. Coming down to the steering wheel, you can see here, this will change the screen on this side. You can send and receive your phone calls from here as well. And then you've got this roller switch, which will flick through the various different options on that side. So you can have the navigation screen also in front of you rather than slightly to one side. Again, another active safety system here is you've got cruise control, which is distance related. It uses radar. So if you're doing 70 miles an hour and the person in front of you is doing 68 miles an hour, the car will sense this. It'll slow down to 68 miles an hour, and then when they pull out of the way, it'll speed back up again to whatever you've had it set before. So that's quite a nice thing to have. These are the driving modes, and I don't know if you can hear that, but you can hear the engine change note. So you've got Sport, Sport Plus, and then individual. So you can fine tune how you like the car to drive, or you can just leave it in comfort. But another nice thing that you have here, if I just shut the door, is you're driving along and all of a sudden you feel that you need to have everything that the car is capable of giving. You press that button and it gives you sports response, and it gives you a countdown, so it gives you all the power, everything. So I think Carwell said this was called the massive attack mode, but it just gives you a short burst of as much power as you need, and then as you see it counting down, it returns back to normal again. So it really does give you everything that you want. It gives you a comfortable car. It gives you something that's really, really quick, and it is really, really quick. It's a very powerful car. So whether you are just on your own, or whether you have your family, or whether you're on a business meeting, that spoiler's fantastic. Of course, I've just been playing with the modes, and the spoiler's popped up, and you can see it's quite a significant thing. It does help to keep the car glued to the road. So, as I say, it is wrapped. The beauty of a wrap done at an early age, which this one was done, was is that the paintwork underneath is protected by it, because of course it is effectively a piece of vinyl stretched over the paintwork. but if it's not to your taste, it is metallic jet black underneath, and the wrapper is not a difficult thing to take off. I hope you like the car. I hope you like the video. I hope you find the video useful. If you'd like to know more about the car, please visit our website, which is www.clinkardcars.co.uk. Pop us an email, drop us a text or a WhatsApp, or pick up the phone and give us a call. We'll be more than happy